Good morning, guys. Back with another daily brew. Today we're making drip. We're making filter coffee using the Hario Switch. And today we're brewing from Nomad. They're a roaster from Spain. And I've been really enjoying their coffee. It is a gloomy day. Quite dark, quite cold, so this coffee should hit just right. Grinder is the Easypresso ZP6. Been really enjoying this grinder, and our dose today is going to be 14 grams and around 210 of water. This is difficult to do while speaking, so don't try this at home. That's 14 on the dot. So as I said, this is a gloomy day today. Obviously coming back from almost a 4-week vacation back home in Indonesia. Spent a couple weeks in Bali having 30-degree weather and sun every day. I'm feeling it. But let's make a delicious cup to start the day right. As you guys can see, wearing a hoodie today. Very different from wearing tank tops. So, equipment. Obviously the Easypresso ZP6 hand grinder. Then we have the Fellow Stagg kettle. I've set it to 93 degrees. I feel like that is a good base point for me. I tend to change the temperature based on the coffee. Always adjust based on the taste. Once I've set a grind size and something just doesn't taste right, or it's not where it needs to be, then usually I opt for the temperature of the water. I like to use the Hario filter papers, O2. I just feel like that's the paper that I started with, and that's what I kept going with. I've tried several others, but these just seem to taste the best for me. I know a lot of people, when they use the Hario Switch, they tend to use the Cyberist filter papers as they are fast, but honestly the price is quite crazy, and I like this one, so we'll stick to this. Always fold your paper. So the recipe we're doing today is gonna highlight what the switch can do, because obviously with the switch you have a switch down here, and this allows you to switch from immersion to percolation brewing, meaning either you let it sit and steep or you let it drip. And today the recipe, we're going to use both. The first part, the bloom, we're going to let it steep, so the switch is on, so no water will go through. We're going to let it sit for about 30 seconds, and the first pour will be 50 grams of water. And then the second pour, and that is also our last pour, we'll just brew it all until around 210 grams, and just let it sit, let it drip. Usually it will take me around 2 minutes to maybe 2:15 till everything is out. Let me just throw this away. Curious to know what you guys use at home. Are you using a Hario? Are you using Oria perhaps, or any other brewer? Do you prefer filter? Do you prefer milk base or espresso? Everyone likes their coffee differently, and I think the right coffee is the coffee you like. So let's begin brewing. Start the timer in a circular motion. Stop at around 50 and just let that steep for about 30 seconds. Then we'll turn the switch, let it drip while we pour our second pour. There you go. Now you want to do this in a consistent way. I like to start by going around and then just do a middle pour. We don't want to go too fast. We want it to hit 210 at about 1 minute and 10 seconds. To me that just gives the most balance, but also very easily replicated every morning. Seems about right. Give it a little swirl, just so all the grounds come into the middle, and you're left with a nice dry bed of coffee. Once this is drawn down, should be around 2 minutes, 2:15, and this would leave you with a very nice balanced cup. I thought this would be high on acidity, but it's actually quite balanced once you've got the right recipe and the right temperature. But I've been really enjoying brews from Burundi recently. This should really warm me up this cold morning. Not sure where you guys are watching from, but in Amsterdam, Netherlands here, we're experiencing some cold mornings. Hope you guys are having better weather elsewhere. As the last drip falls through, that is about 2:15. You're left with beautiful color. And there you have it. Cheers!